Welcome back to part 2 of building out the back of a Subaru Outback. If you're new here, let me introduce you to Jolene. She's prepping to drive cross-country for 2 months to visit the national parks, just in case he who should not be president accomplishes stripping public lands away and selling them to the highest bidder. Oops, sorry Joe, off topic again. You're right, all we can do is laugh and overthrow the government. All jokes, sort of. Seriously though, you should call your representatives because we only have one Earth, one home. Anyways, back to the build. Now we're getting into the expert building experiences. As you can tell, our Jo is very talented, but she's also persistent when she is not. A master of none, if you will. First, she must fix the mistakes from the first day build, which was the scrap wood she decided to get because it was cheaper. And then she paid the price of it being cheaper. So learn from her and just get good material to work with, especially if you're new to building things. It might be hard to believe, but this part went fairly well compared to the ending, but we will get there. She also learned her lesson about pre-drilling, so the wood wouldn't split and would set the screws correctly, providing a solid unit piece.
Can I give you guys an angle on what is happening over here? Hold on. Ready? Try to take this out, right? This piece.
Then we move on to the drilling. Lots of it. All lessons well learned.
Yeah.
Though this is where things take a turn.
Next I have to fix.
Not for the worst,
I got these.
but like a turn that you see coming.
It supports it well, and I don't have to put extra.
And you think you don't have to slow down, and in reality, you almost flip your car because you came in too hot and too eager.
Inside, had some thoughts, realized these are not going to work at all.
Jolene knows a thing or two about being too hot, and maybe too eager, but don't tell her I told you that. She'll pick a new narrator, and I like this gig.
Thanks for sticking around. I'm losing daylight.
I actually can't leave, but you're welcome. Jolene is now how you say, locked in as the sun begins to set, and she's losing daylight. She also learned how hard it is to reattach something with no one there to help support. Good thing she's well adaptive. And her old tires and extra materials come in handy. And if you'd like to see where the car build took Jolene, come back for the beginning of the road trip. Because things get even more interesting for our girl Jo.